just asking anything you want. You can come on here and ask me whatever, talking about local SEO, business mastery, my mentor, what's it like to live in the Philippines, anything you want whatsoever, AI, business questions, etc. While we're going live, I'm going to actually drop this live in some of the groups. And I appreciate if you're watching, just comment below. And make sure to support us by sharing this live on your Facebook feed to get other business owners in as much as possible. We are simply here to help business owners not only survive, but thrive. So my name is William Jones. If you don't know me, I've been doing SEO for over 20 years. So let me go ahead and share this live in some groups, and then we can get rocking. So how you guys doing? Tell you what, I feel amazing. Yesterday I did chest day, but I didn't it wasn't a normal workout for me. I got to work out with my friend and my mentor and my friend. So it was awesome. I'll put it that way. It was really, it was just phenomenally awesome. So let me get this shared in some groups. And then we'll be done. All right. So get your questions, just drop them. It could be business mastery. It could be what is it like to live in the Philippines? It could be how can I move to the Philippines? You don't know how many times I get people literally say, hey, I just want to get on a phone call with you and ask you, thinking about moving to the Philippines, how do I do it? So yeah, anything you guys want. And if you guys know of anybody that needs business help, this is the channel to send them to. We talk about legitimate business solutions. My job is to put the business owners that work with us. My job is literally to put your competition out of business. We don't play around. So let me. And Chris should be here shortly. Chris will be on here with me. So, excuse me, guys. I have a client. He's a platinum. He just turned me on, and I have it every morning now. Thank you, Corey. Vietnamese coffee. That shit is fire. Besides that, I drink pure water. I don't drink anything with drink mixes anymore. Because a lot of times those drink mixes have a bunch of really toxic stuff in it. So I stay away from it.
That's me. What's up, bro? I actually slept this time.
I was like, he's sleeping or something.
No, I'm actually rested this time. I was off last time, but man, I'm on it this time. Could you tell? Last time I was a little tired.
Yeah, you don't seem tired. You don't ever seem tired, but you're always bouncing around. So
Thank you.
no, that's what I told him. I'm actually going to be getting a stand-up desk here because I have one at the office. I'm going to get one here because I see you all the time. Everybody's like, why is William standing? So I'm going to start standing like Mr. Chris.
You got to set the bar. I can't. Yeah. You want everybody around you to, there's a standard.
You should get like the setup my mentor has, man. He has a camera above the desk instead of like behind you. He has a pad on here and he sits here and writes.
Okay.
And so you can see all the frameworks and stuff like you're doing instead of it being behind you. It's right. The camera is literally watching him actually write it out and everything.
Oh, I like that. I've seen that view too on TikTok. I was thinking about that. See, now I can't do it. I hung one. If you look back in my 2018 videos, I was hanging cameras up. So I love that idea.
Wow. Yeah, he's been doing that for a while, but that's cool. I want to get this like and stuff, but that's why I started doing the whiteboard behind and stuff whenever I'm teaching. So
I went to Dan Henry's house for a like a little convention thing. I actually went there 3 times. I went to his house in Puerto Rico, and that was the first time I saw it and the impact of it. And I was like, okay. Whoa, what's going on here?
I love it. Keith Sant, if you actually go in and communicate inside of our dashboard, I actually just recently also emailed anyone that ever bought the GMB verification from me in the past, because sometimes you can get them, they'll last a while and then you can't get them. But recently I've been able to get them left and right. So I actually have emailed you and emailed anybody. So if you go on the dashboard at services.rankfortress.com, you will be able to get it. So what would I do if I was unable to get a service that I paid for? I would learn to communicate in the dashboard, since you want to come on here and ask it. Or I would book a call.
Since you want to put me on Front Street. What's your IP? Blocked! No.
So that's what I would do. And I found so many people, a lot of times they'll be like, I don't know how you are. It was like, if I go and look in the dashboard, how often have you actually communicated?
Well, here's what I've noticed with the SPP, at least to the customer. The customer is always right. So, but something I've noticed is they'll email the email back.
Yes, I get that a lot of times, and I'm telling you, you can actually log into the back end of the system and check out your orders. Because I see that you ordered. This was for real estate back in February.
Let me guess, an order under $50, right?
No, I sell them for $250. Back then, I sold them for $250. Now I sell them for $350.
Okay, fair enough. I always get the most outreach for items under $50. Second thing on my bucket thing is they'll message. I don't connect to their SPP server. I don't want SPP to have every single one of my customers. I'm not going to directly link it to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not plugging their DNS so they just get everybody. Can you imagine how many emails they have?
Oh, I can imagine. And then when you try to get them to do certain things, SPP has a fit. I actually was cloning SPP for a while.
And then they sold the company? Yeah, they sold the data.
Yeah, that's what they didn't sell the company and sold the damn data. No one was good. I can literally make SPP, in a day, basically.
You didn't like Agency Pro, huh?
No.
Why?
There are certain what I'm trying to do, and what we're actually working on. So just FYI, Keith, I just sent over an update to the team to see, because I'm 100% sure. Give me 1 second. 100% sure.
Keith,
this is what I think.
His last name
That
is
will
Saint.
have an update for you. So, but nevertheless, just communicate inside the dashboard, Keith. But here's what we're trying to do is instead of using just SPP, because SPP is simply just like a
Money grab. I mean,
yeah. I mean that's all it's. I mean, I want a CRM with it inside. I want a CRM. I want the SPP services, and I want an email from all of it in one. But I don't want kind of like
Archer is fire.
no high level. They have too much in one thing.
I don't need all that crap.
I just want the CRM. I just want the CRM, the invoicing, and the communication aspect.
Did you see Kartra yet? It's cheap. It's inexpensive. It all works together. You didn't see it yet? You didn't play with Kartra?
This what is it called?
Kartra.
Yeah, I've seen Kartra. I've seen Kartra for a bit.
That's what we're rebuilding on. And how do you have somebody that just sits and fills out the forms?
Clients.
Yeah, but but when you go in your old store when you were Pop, when everything was booming, how many pending orders were sitting there from people not wanting to fill out the form? Right?
7,000 plus.
And then they're mad at you.
Yeah.
At the end, and then every 90 days when it's refund time, I'm like, wait a minute, I got to refund all this, and because they didn't fill out the form.
Yeah, they'll sit there. So now what we did, because I was like, there's 7,000 people that literally, because what they do is they order stuff whenever I used to run deals, and they would buy a bunch of them and then not use them.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not like not use them for a month or 3 months. I'm talking about years. So what we did is I went in and had the team message every single person that's ever ordered anything and said, hey, are you ready to use this order? And then we also sent out an email blast because people constantly be like, well, I didn't get my order. It's like, you got to log in and fill out the order form. And the thing is, a lot of times they'll say, well, I didn't receive an email. Well, one or two things. Either you put in the wrong email or you're going to spam because SPP automatically emails you a reminder automatically. So there's no, and then I also have a Zapier set up so you automatically get certain things. So you automatically get email reminders and stuff.
We added that to our terms
and stuff like that.
Service.
So I got a question for you because this is something that I have faced and other people have faced. I know Chase is facing it. So what's your payment processors? Are you using Stripe?
Well, we're moving. I just got a merchant processor with Chase. So I'm moving over to Kartra. I got accepted by Chase, so we're going to use Chase. Chase
does it. To Kartra, and Kartra has an application process for Chase.
No, Kartra allows API integration.
It allows API integration.
Yep, and Chase already has a whole backend, just like Stripe, but a better percentage, and they actually watch your back.
Yeah, Stripe. Like if you ask Chase Rayner or a lot of, just go Google it, and Stripe will go. And I've had other people that you've done a lot of money and they don't give a shit and they'll shut you down for nothing. Not for disputes, not for nothing. And then, or I've heard like with Chase, with him, it's like he'll process, let's say $100,000 and then they'll hold a certain amount of it. So I'm going to hold it until a certain time. And then when that certain time comes up, they change the date again. And he's like, I don't even know how this is legal. I mean, I've seen so many people that say, that's why I was curious, is they'll say, you should move off of Stripe and PayPal and all that stuff and get an actual processor. I've actually considered going to the States because I'm renewing my visa. I'm not my visa, but my passport is flying into the States just to get a regular like Chase payment processor set up.
A lot of the real estate guys are using what is called Brex.
Mm-hmm.
Brex is fire. Or if you have $50K that you can dump, go to Capital One and JP Morgan in order to open the business relationship, which you do. Dude, they got your back. They're awesome.
That's the biggest thing about Stripe is mainly for high risk.
High risk.
You don't really have a business.
PayPal's cool. Yo, PayPal allows you
Yeah,
like
PayPal.
PayPal's
Well,
kind of cool.
the problem is PayPal over
Always
when you live over in the Philippines, it's like you can have them set up for a while, and the moment you start moving any volume, they shut you down.
yeah.
Any volume.
Well,
It
big
doesn't.
volume.
Yeah. So for me, it's just kind of like I've had someone before. It's like we moved 7 figures through one, and they shut us down. I won't even tell you why.
Well, PayPal is, and here's another piece of information a lot of the guys are doing, which I just started looking into. You know, Coinbase. Coinbase, you can accept dollars, put it into any type of crypto that you want, and you can accept payments in dollars too. And their processing fee is only 1.3.
Right
So
now we're doing Skrill. So
okay,
Keith, you messaged me. I'll send you screenshots I did last week. Yeah, message me because you're saying you sent you. I can guarantee it because I've already looked inside the dashboard. You'll send me screenshots because you did respond 5 times and you responded last week. So it wasn't in the dashboard. That much I can guarantee you. Because I'm in the dashboard right now, and I'll tell you. So back in March, So back in March we wrote you, and I haven't heard from you since February. So I can look in. One thing I do like about SPP, going to tickets where you should be putting stuff, and no, you haven't sent in any tickets. So my assumption is you're going to be you're emailing me. If you're emailing me, then no, I'm not responding to your emails.
yeah, I won't even see it.
And the only reason is I get a shit ton of emails, and I'm not going through the emails, especially when we literally have the dashboard set up for a reason, which is
What's
to
he
you
need?
communicate through there, huh?
What's he want? Something you could just give him?
No, he wants the GMB. I bought GMB verifications. What would you do if you bought something and it had a no refund policy and you didn't get the service? Well, number one, you know it had a no refund policy whenever you bought it. So if you don't like the no refund policy, don't fucking buy it. And then number two, go communicate into the dashboard. Okay. Number three, if I've communicated, just play the devil's advocate. If you've actually messaged someone 5 times and they still haven't responded, which I know for a fact is not the case,
because you can see every single
book a fucking call and go. Once you book a call, get on a call with me and then deal with it. What I wouldn't do is,
put me on blast on live.
try to put me on a blast on live.
Because now you went to the bottom of the pile. Keith.
But the thing is, it's like the reason why, and you turned me on SPP, and the reason why is because I used to get people that say I bought something and never heard back or whatever. It's like that's why I literally go, you can
all the proof.
Do the dashboard, you can do a book a call. You can SMS me because I even post that. My phone number is 904-770-5783, and it's on the website. But do not email me. Do not Facebook message me.
That's right.
Nowhere ever does I say email and Facebook message me. Now, if you are a platinum client that's actually paying decent money on a regular basis, then yes, call me. Also, though, with the GMB verifications, depending on how many you're getting, if you're getting a bunch of them and you want a bunch of them, I definitely will make you a platinum. So, because I'm looking for people that want to grow. If you actually want to grow, I want to get the GM. Trust me, Keith, I want to get your GMBs verified because I know if you're the type of person that bought 2 and you're in real estate, for example, you probably want a hell of a lot more of them. And trust me, I want to get them all for you. Want to get every one of them for you. Even though the cost now is $350, we pop them out. So
$350 a crack, huh?
Sometimes, and sometimes it does take longer So some of them I
Service
can
area?
no address shown.
All categories?
I don't need all categories, and I don't need them to have an address. I go pull an address
Yeah, that's fair.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
I'll find one for you. Yeah.
So what's funny though is real estate has been hard. The real estate is
Can be.
hard. I did not think that compared to like locksmith or garage door, it would be that hard.
Well, dude, you
Yeah,
have
some of them are a
guys,
little more difficult.
locksmith guys are, I mean, hey, there's lots of those, but they don't got pockets like these real estate investors.
No, and so I mean, and I just told them, by the way, make sure you get yours done. So they're working on it.
Yeah, we're doing. I can
Communicate with me in the dashboard, brother.
350 a crack. How long do you guarantee them?
I guarantee them for 30 days, and if they go down after 30 days, we will still try to get them back.
Try.
I'm not guaranteed they're going to come back. I'm just saying I will try. I'm not an asshole.
Okay, so you'll sell a fully verified, but basically, dude, if you, okay, that's fair.
And one of the things I found is most of these business owners, for example, will get a GMB, we verify it, and after we verify it, they want us to start managing it, or they want to manage it, which is stupid.
Yeah,
They want, when I say manage it, they immediately start getting reviews. They immediately start wanting to post on it and services and all this other crap. And Google knows immediately you're not a normal business owner, because normal business owners do not do all that. So I will generally I'll tell you, get the GMB verified and just let the bitch sit. Don't touch it. If you're going to buy reviews, maybe send one review every week, maybe.
Allegedly, if you were going to do something like that.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yes, potentially, for educational purposes.
We would never do that.
No.
No.
If you were starting from zero today, what exact SEO strategy would you focus on first to build authority quickly?
We're talking about local, I assume, right? Right?
It's talking about what now?
It's local. This guy's talking local.
Yeah, local.
Yeah. So if I was starting with $0, see, if you have $0, that means you have a lot of time, I would hope. The very first thing that I would take care of is, let's set up an asset that's relatively fast and cheap, an HTML, a website, primary service, primary location. With that, I'd go and get a workspace and I'd verify GBP, and then I'd sync it to Bing. The next thing I would do is I'd go set up all my socials, all of them, the Yelp profile, the Monta, MapQuest, Foursquare, all of them, Facebook page, everything, right? The next thing I would do is I'd go get all my aggregators and the data vector databases, all this stuff you can set up for free, by the way. All your citations, all your directories. You can go do all this here for free. In the first week, you can get all this done almost for free, potentially. And then after that, what would I do? Well, I would. It's going to be time after that. You have to set up everything before I can start doing anything. So set up all of those primary assets, and pray that you get a call. If you have a little bit of money, you can expedite this process. Do all of that, but then I would go pay for leads. That would be the first thing I would go do. So I hope that helps you. I mean, these are things that you already know, but some people don't know.
And you just watch. If you want to know where you can do it and learn how to do it, you can go watch Chris, because I know on his channel all the time he's teaching some of this stuff. How to set up Web 2.0s and where to scrape Web 2.0s from and all that magic crap. So,
yep, foundation links, yeah. Directories.
How is AI changing the future of local SEO for small businesses?
Right now, it's making it easier and faster. So a lot of those jobs where I would need to utilize my own time, I can now utilize AI, right? I can go through my emails. I can take care of the SMS and auto respond and potentially make sales. I can send order forms and email with AI. Those are people and or your personal time. On top of that, Wix platform, Squarespace, all of them, wherever you choose, you can click a button and put up a website, right? If you wanted to. So I think it expedites your process and it expedites the busy work. from a ranking standpoint, right now you have a unique opportunity because it's chasing prompts, right? Like you can easily become recognized, especially if you're in a small city or a small area. I could quickly become the expert in that area very easily and quickly at a fair price, even too, if you were to pay somebody if you don't know where to start. So that's how it's changing it. That's how it's helping us right now. It's a unique time, in my opinion.
Yeah, if anything, it's just making it. Honestly, it's not like it's what used to take you really long to do. Like a lot. When I say long, I said maybe certain things used to take you 48 hours, or, whatever, a whole week to get done. This is cutting the time down dramatically. It should make you more efficient. It's not gonna. Maybe it's going to eliminate the redundant, stupid crap stuff that used to take a long time, but it shouldn't be eliminating your job or something like that. Maybe the
No.
menial task, stuff like
And
that.
remember when you were first coming up doing SEO? Like,
Mhm.
oh, what is the difference between a page and a post? Oh, how do I fix the heading tag? Oh, how do I set the rel canonical? Hey, how do I set up this plugin? Now, I open up Grok on my phone. I say, how do I set up a plugin? Boom, it's there. Like, I can expedite everything now. Like, you guys got it so much easier.
It's like I remember whenever, and I know this is like whenever you're first starting out in SEO, was there a Chris Palmer to teach you?
No, no.
I wish.
No,
Wish.
there's a million dudes trying to sell stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
There's
I'd watch a
other-
Brian Dean video and be like, what do you got? What do you got? And then nothing. I'm like, ooh, skyscraper. And I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
You put a button, and then at the end of it, you're like, wait. So you talk to yourself in the comment section, and now it's a skyscraper, and that's what you actually did? Yeah, no. They never had a Chris Palmer to point that stuff out. Or a William Jones.
They have,
They thought that was genius.
now they got AI. It's like, I mean, to be honest, it's like, do I use Google to look for businesses? Yes. But if I want to ask a question, I don't ever use Google anymore. I wind up using one of the, AIs and whatever to answer things. And you get really great, for me, I get really good answers and I can figure out statistics really fast. Stuff like that. Like I was telling someone yesterday, it's like, who's in the top 3%? What are the top 3% earners in the Philippines? What they earn? What versus in the States and stuff like that. So, what content strategy works best with GEO, SEO, and AI visibility?
So you'll get a lot of different answers, but what works? You have to have a business that's already established. For instance, I do a lot of work with quite a few law agencies now, right? If you already have a law firm, maybe they're not the best, maybe they're not the biggest, maybe they're not first, but they pay for ads. They've been around for 5 years, right? Well, what's the strategy? Well, now I can take all of their images from their website, make video. Now I have YouTube. I can take those same videos with the same exact stuff, and now I have shorts. Now I can go into their Facebook. I can make Facebook pages. So I have Facebook pages. I have YouTube. I have their social medias cranking. I have guest posts answering every prompt. Like the strategy is scale and answer prompts as fast as you possibly can. That's the
I
strategy.
think that's really what AI helps you with. Is not, there's like, imagine guys, like when Chris and me first started out, you go live and you have a video and you spend an hour on it or 3 hours, whatever insane amount of time Chris was live. And now, like when you go and do it in restream, within 15 minutes or less of going live, it says, by the way, here's a bunch of AI clips from the video. And I can now take all those clips and post it across, Web 2.0s and social media and everywhere else that I want to post it. Versus back in the day was, here's the content, send it over to an editor, let them edit it. It's going to take my editor for a short form content used to take, when I say short form, I mean like a 30-second, 60-second video. You're talking about it would take him a few hours to edit the video. Now I can throw that shit up in captions on my phone and it will have it done within minutes. Okay. It might not look template. It might not look according to your brand and stuff like that. But if you want it branded and stuff like that, then that's a little bit different. You know,
And now that Opus,
yeah.
with Grok plugged in, you can type in the keywords. It'll pick out the keywords. Like, dude, it's so easy now. But everybody and their brother is doing it. The thing to set apart, like guys like us, is the info. Because now everybody's
I would say the info, and the other thing we did, like you're gonna see, I don't like. We just did a photo shoot this past Monday. Like I'm not going to be using AI photos and stuff like that anymore because I tell people the easiest way to stand out, stop using fucking AI photos for one, and AI video. I can literally look at a video immediately and go, "Yep, that's AI." I remember Michael Merlino started doing it. I was like, "Bro, I've been around you long enough to know."
That's not you.
That's
Yo,
not
you know who did it good though? Julian.
Yeah.
Goldie, he was great.
Fucking amazing.
Dude, these were looking pretty legit, especially when he made himself really small. I was like, yo, he's got one. He was cranking out 3 a day. I was like, oh, he's got one. That was good, though. He did it good.
I'm glad you met Daenerys. She's going to help you out and stuff. He's a new client. We signed on platinum, so.
Yo, what's up with you, man?
Yeah, he's on customer service. Our beautiful Daenerys. So, how do you optimize service area pages without creating duplicate content or Google saying it's low value content and switching out for another page?
Google, so duplicate content doesn't matter at all. Now, what your problem probably is you're not getting indexed fast enough or seen or valued fast enough. So how do you combat this? By having a unique top level 200 words, by having unique images, and by optimizing the code, aka schema. If you do that on each of the pages and show that there's value there, you'll get a faster indexation rate. So do the schema, do the unique images, that first 200 words where you're talking about whatever your service is, make that unique because they crawl in layers. And then hit it with the indexing API, dude, you'll hit every page. You'll have an 80-90% indexation rate. And get your internal link flow right. Make sure your site's structured properly. It matters. So hopefully that helps you.
We've been doing a lot of lead generation and home services and junk removal. So that's where he's coming from. Let's see. What's the next one?
The key, man. Yo, get that schema in there. AB. The schema markup. Dude, just get in the unique image and then marking up the unique image. Dude, that's enough. You know?
So what is the biggest mistake you still see business in when it comes to their GMB profile or Google business profile or whatever the fuck you want to call it anymore?
That utilizing it and as the only asset, because it produces right now the majority of your free, even though it wasn't free, it took a lot of time to get those calls. Only caring about just that, letting your website fall aside, not signing up for Google Guarantee, not running any ads, not running organic, not doing banner, not caring anything about social. Just because it doesn't produce a lead on social doesn't mean I don't need a presence. If you want to keep being a winner, you have to have presence.
Yeah.
So that's the mistake I see. Uh-oh. Did I lose you?
And it's like I've been in some of these groups too. Yeah, you start getting jittery. And a lot of the businesses like I'm talking to, even in junk removal, it's like, especially in junk removal now, it's like I've seen they have their phone number and they're using the same AI fucking graphics to announce that they do junk removal or whatever the niche they're in. And it looks like AI, smells like AI, has no authenticity, and they don't even have a damn website. You need to at least have a website, and you can get them for free. So, oh, they're so expensive. No, they're not.
They're not.
No, they're not. You don't have to. I mean, even with us, okay, let's say a website, $600. That's not really that expensive. Okay, that's cheap. There are people charge 10 grand or more. But then besides that, I can go on Fiverr and I can pay someone $75, or I can even go with GoDaddy, and you have a GoDaddy, website, throw up Wix website. We believe, I mean, they might not be the best, but at least you have something up.
Or
You
sign
know,
up for WordPress and use the 2012 template and boom, you got
bingo.
a website.
It's
And
not
then you have
really.
poison. God, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I get excited. Then you have people in the marketplace poisoning the well, saying, "Oh, you don't need a website." You
It's
know? Yeah, but
stupid.
you don't need it. But
You
why
don't need
not?
it, but you also don't need to have a business.
Exactly. You don't need a
You know,
phone number
I mean,
either.
do you want an actual business? Here's the deal. Do you want a business or do you want a cash grab?
That's it. Exactly.
Most of you, it's like if I look at you and you ain't got a website, you're a cash grab. You're a fly by night.
You have
You're probably not going to be here, in 30 days, 60 days, whatever. Are you going to establish a brand? Do you want to post on social media on a regular basis? If you're not media, then maybe, just maybe, you're not an actual legit business.
That's right.
Establish yourself as a legit business owner. Get systems, a website set up. Get everything set up that you should be set. There we are. You're back again.
Oh, I'm on this side now.
You
Yo, you have
switched.
Starlink. Did you get Starlink?
I have Starlink and I have another one as well. So,
Yeah.
but it's like,
I
mean,
sorry.
yeah, I mean, it's like if you're going to establish a brand, because people say, well, I don't get none of my clients off of social media. Well, number one, you probably don't get any of them off of social media because you're not posting on a consistent basis. And number two, you need to do it because if you want Google to see you as an actual legitimate brand, an entity, then you need to do it. You cannot do it all day long. Go for it.
Yep.
But hope
But
that works out for you, and I can guarantee it's not going to work out for you. Or people will say the other one is, well, I don't have a website because all my business comes from referrals. That's fine. But if you only want one source of business, you only want one income stream coming in, what happens if that income stream, it gets chopped out from underneath you? Now you have no income streams at all because you don't have social set up. You don't have, okay, let's say you get referrals. That's awesome. Referrals are awesome. But what if you have organic? And what if you have social media? And what if you also then do Google ads, Facebook ads, all that? Now I got 5 or 6 income streams coming in versus having one. If one goes through a slow season, it doesn't matter because I got 5 altogether. A table has 4 legs. It doesn't have one leg.
That's a good
Chop that one leg out, or chop one leg out and it's only got 2. Now you're wobbly. You're like,
still kind of up.
You don't really have a legit business. You need a legit business. If you want people to see you as legit and Google to trust you, you need to do things that earn trust.
Here, try this.
How do yeah.
Set up
Go
a
ahead.
service page. Set up your service page in your location, right? Then go over to Facebook, right? Create a post that points to your primary service page in that location. Then go over to YTBot and have them share 10,000 times to 10,000 unique different profiles that service page, and watch that page rank. Only for a short time. But you try that, and then you'll say, oh, I understand how socials work now. You get 10,000 people talking about you and your brand, dude, your stuff goes. Try it out. There you go. That's my tip for the day. A little nugget for you.
That's what I don't understand. It's like when I first, yeah, I grabbed that real fast. Most people say they don't need it or whatever.
It's not a direct signal. There's something there, though.
I guess you just don't understand.
Google values what other people say about you. So the more I can inflate that and the more times my brand is associated next to my key terms, the higher my brand does, the higher my website ranks, the higher my GBP, the better you do. It's not direct. And no, I don't get people straight off of Facebook saying, hey, Chris, I want to buy something. No, but they saw me on Facebook. They saw, oh, you have a Yelp, you got 5-star. Oh, I saw your GBP. I saw you on YouTube. I saw your website. It all works together. Yes, sir. You don't even.
Yeah,
need
it's
to
like
know
if you ain't got a website, let's say you got, I have Facebook or I have some socials, but I ain't got a website. Well, now your website is like your hub. It's like your center. And all the signals pointing to the hub. Well, I got a GMB, but I ain't got a website. Well, you're losing out on one of the brand signals that's on your GMB. You know, there are reasons why you do it. It's like saying, well, I got a business, but I ain't got a phone number.
Insanity.
Well, I get all of them from referrals or word of mouth. That's amazing, but you ain't got a phone number. So
Or multiple.
how you gonna,
Hey, how
you
about,
know?
dude,
Go
Semrush
ahead.
just cracked me, William. Dude, I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what happened. I just got a bill. All of a sudden, my phone was dinging and binging and going crazy. The email thing, $7
Yeah.
grand, bro. Dude, I only have 2 accounts, no API, no nothing. $7 grand, they just banged me. Dude, you know how I'm
I
a
won't
frugal man.
use SEMrush or Ahrefs because they're
What
just
do you
they're
use?
too expensive.
If you don't use SEMrush or Ahrefs, how do you get data? Where do you get
You're
data
just
from
your
if not
frugal
SEMrush?
guy.
Uh-oh. You're breaking up, William. We were going 41 minutes. It was going good. I don't know if you guys can still hear me, but it was going great. He lives in the Philippines. It's probably breaking up. All right, we love you, William Jones, because the whole company is going to go up.
There we go again.
Okay. I was looking for questions, bro. Rich Motives, Scott Carper. Hi, Scott. Frank, what's up?
Now you're going
Wait,
in and
Keith,
out. This is I don't know.
Keith Sant. I know you, Keith. I know this guy. What's up, Keith? How are you? Oh, man. Okay, William, I see. That's cool. Anthony, I don't know these people. A lot of people on Facebook. Good God. Let's go. Anthony T. Pagbush. Hi, Anthony T. Pagbush. I'm sorry. I'm reading through the messages. Dude, I think
That's okay. It's locking me out, so I don't know.
it's been almost an hour. I think your internet's a little jacked up, or it could be mine. I don't think so. I'm running out of gig. But I mean, I'm good. You're good.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for today and stuff. I appreciate you, Chris.
But well, let's do this again next week. I'm down, bro, if you can hear me. Here, let me message him. Dude, I am sick of Alex Hermosi. Like, I am just sick of his crap. So bad. Oh my God, I'm sick of this dude. I like him, but I'm sick of him. All right, let's see here. All of a sudden, refresh. Oh, what's up, dude? Oh, are we on?
Yeah,
Yo.
I'm trying to end it.
Oh, okay. I'll see you, dude.
That's okay.
All right, bro.
Brother.
Next week